Yeah, you got a bonus IPI. I didn't even know this before I wrote this script, but if you're familiar with my content, then you know about Cambly, but you might be a bit hesitant still to actually sign up for Cambly due to the low income compared to other companies or other hustles that you might have heard of. And I admit that getting excited to teach on Cambly can be a bit difficult due to the incentive being only $10 or maybe $12 an hour. But is that the only incentive? Let's get to it. Hi guys, and welcome back, scholars. You may be wondering what a scholar is. A scholar is just someone that has joined the Teacher Dacia community. Right now we are 2,000 strong. So if you want to enroll in my community, enroll in my classroom, just click the red enrollment button below. It says subscribe, but we all know it means enrollment, okay? And you can become a scholar today. The only announcement for today's video is that this video is sponsored by Cambly. If you want to sign up with Cambly, feel free to do so with the link in the description, my referral link below. And of course, if you need any more help learning about getting started with Cambly, check out my other videos. Our second announcement is also to make sure you have signed up for our 2K giveaway. And yeah, I talked about that in another video, so I'll also link that around here somewhere. And that's all the announcements that we have for today. So first off, why should we talk about incentives? Why are we talking about these 5 ways to make money? Because Cambly is a job. Cambly is a hustle. So it is a way that we are either making our living or supplementing our income. So we want to see if we're taking advantage of all the opportunities that are available to us as tutors. So some of these you might already know, but a few I want to tell you about in more detail and see how you can take advantage of them. Because if tutors are not properly incentivized or properly motivated to teach, then that could result in poor performing tutors, students leaving the program, Cambly becoming more strict with what they allow tutors to do. It's just a all-around lose-lose situation for Cambly, for tutors, and for students. So we all know why we need to be properly incentivized, properly motivated to teach. So I'm going to talk about 5 income producing incentives that Cambly provides its tutors. I'm going to call them IPIs. So there are 5 IPIs that we're going to talk about. Some of them you will know, some of them you might not. The first IPI is talking tutoring. Okay, I won't spend too much time on this because we all know this. This is what most tutors, this is how most tutors make their money on the Cambly platform, through talking and tutoring with students. It's $10 an hour with Cambly, and it's $12 an hour with Cambly Kids, and that's about it. The second IPI is tutor referrals. So this is where you can get your referral link from your profile and you share that with friends and family that might be interested in teaching on Cambly, and make sure they have some sincere interest in teaching with Cambly and not just a dead account, because you only get the $20 bonus after they taught for 10 hours on Cambly. However, if they are approved for Cambly Kids, you get a $50 bonus just for them getting approved. That's pretty cool. So let's say you don't know any friends or family who actually is interested in starting with Cambly. Well, then maybe you could start a YouTube channel. You could start some other form of social media where you share your joys of teaching with Cambly, or how Cambly has helped you, and just put it out there. But we can talk about that a little bit later with another IPI. Referral bonuses are not the only bonuses that Cambly provide. That also could lead me into the third IPI, which are bonuses. Recently, Cambly has really stepped up their game with a lot of bonuses, especially in Cambly Kids. Most of the time now, there's a bonus where they get an extra $1 an hour. It's like $13.75, I believe, an hour if you teach during the peak time. They've been doing that pretty frequently. Like, it's not every month, but maybe every 2 months or so. Also, it's not just with Cambly Kids. They sometimes have it with the regular Cambly system, but with priority hours. If they're expecting a heavy traffic on a certain day, they would usually say, if you do priority hours during these times, then you'll get an extra like $10. And they're very seamless. They always automatically add it, so you don't have to worry about trying to tally up like, oh, so I taught from this time to this time, so that means I get an extra this amount of money. So no, they do all of that for you. You just have to go on there and teach. And they also alert you to whenever the bonuses are available. So our fourth IPI are no-shows. Cambly does pay for no-shows if the student keeps their reservation and you are online and the student does not show up, they decide not to show up, you would still get 10 minutes of talk time paid to your account for them not showing up. The only thing you should also be aware of is sometimes the class might get canceled a few minutes before the class is about to start. So this just happened to me yesterday. The class was scheduled for like 6 o'clock and I was online, but they canceled the class at 5:50. So I did not get paid for that. So that's something to be on the lookout for. But if that happens, you could just quickly log on to a priority hour and get calls from there or go online. But just keep that in mind. So now we're going to get to my favorite IPI, which is the Cambly Tutor Ambassador Program. So what is the Cambly Tutor Ambassador Program? In short, Cambly gives approved tutors, those that have joined the Cambly Tutor Ambassador Program, $50 for a video that they make, and they can just post it up there. Even if it gets like 100 views, you still get paid the $50 to make the video. That was the birth of my YouTube channel. As a Cambly Tutor Ambassador myself, what happens is I try to think of different ideas that I could have that could attract potential tutors, and I script it out. Okay, I write the script, and then I have a contact at Cambly like, hey, so this is a video idea that I have. What do you think? And they approve it, and then after they approve it, I can film it, and then I upload it privately to my YouTube channel, and then they look at it and they approve it. It's just been a really cool experience that I've enjoyed. Now, I will tell you right now, they're putting on hold like the actual process, and they're trying to like revamp how they actually go about using Cambly Tutor Ambassadors. So if I still see the way to sign up, I'll like share with you how to actually sign up for the Cambly Tutor Ambassador Program. Even if you have to be on the wait list, I would just still sign up and wait for that amazing IPI, which could lead to other IPIs or other IPAs. Yeah, it wouldn't be in the sense of, it would be other IPAs, like income producing activities. What do I mean by that? Well, like YouTube. Like I finally became monetized on YouTube, and that was really thanks to the Cambly Tutor Ambassador Program, because that's the only reason I really started the channel and made me realize the potential I have with videos and making other topics. That's another thing that I love about Cambly. It's kind of like a 6th IPI. Yeah, you got a bonus IPI. I didn't even know this before I wrote this script, but that's another thing I think I could go into more detail with in another video, just talking about how to use Cambly to launch not just your tutoring business or your tutoring career, but it's really helped me to grow as a person and also grow as an entrepreneur, helping me to discover what I'm really interested in hobby-wise and what I'm interested in and passionate about as far as what I would actually like to do with making money. This is honestly, like, I'm not going to tell you guys anything that I don't truly believe, but I just really appreciate the opportunities that it has given me. So that is going to be the 6th IPI, opportunities for growth, not just on the Cambly platform, but also in other areas of life. Thank you again, Cambly, for sponsoring this video. I want to point out really quickly that if you haven't already, be sure to check out how to submit a Cambly ticket to the help desk. I know a lot of you guys have questions about that, so be sure to check out this short, and also feel free to check out whatever video is right here. Okay, so I'll see you guys next time. Class dismissed.